Hello, this is Mr. Mudathir from Legacy School and this is ICT Year 3. Before we start, I'd like to let you know that I sleep on time and I wake up very early so that I can do my salah on time. I stay at home most of the time and I don't go out unless I have to. I've been washing my hands regularly and I've been eating healthy. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I start my day with studying because early in the morning my thoughts would be very clear. In the last lesson we studied how to change the size of a word and also how to make words look special by changing the font style. And we also learned how to insert an image. And lastly, we learned printing. This time, the first thing that we're going to learn about is email. What is email? If you want, go ahead, grab the book and open page number 4. Many people love to get letters, but sometimes we need to send a message more quickly. We can use electronic mail called email to send messages in an instant. In an instant means now. We can communicate in lots of different ways. To communicate means to share ideas and information with another person. In page number 5, we're going to learn that email has different parts. When you want to send an email, this is a window that you will get. The first field is from. Over here, you will write your own email address. The second field here is to. Over here, you will write the person's email address whom you want to send the email to. Next goes the time and date which you are writing the email, and then the subject to your email. If you want to meet someone or you want to tell someone about something, you will write the subject over here. And this one over here is called the body of the email. Over here in the body, you will write everything that you want. This would be the whole message. Now let's scroll down so that we can talk about email addresses. Email address is just like a phone number, but it has a different format. Every phone has a phone number, so every person should have a different email. You cannot find 2 people with the same email address. If they do, then when you send them an email, who's going to get the message? This is an example of how email address look like. This is the first part of the email address, which is your username. You can write down your name, your father's name, your nickname, anything that you want. After that comes this symbol. This symbol means @. Then comes this part. This part can be a place like a school or a business, or it might be the email provider. Email provider like Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, and then the last part is .com. This shows where the sender is from or what kind of organization they are in. .com means a company. Other examples are .gov. It means a government. Or .org. It means an organization. To send an email is to compose. How to send an email? First, you need to start a new email. Different email providers do this in different ways. Either you click on Compose, New, or New Message. You will get this window over here. In the first field, you will write the email address you are sending to. And in the second field, you will type the subject. And over here is like the body of the message. You will write your whole message over here. When you're done, click on Send. When you send someone an email, they'll most likely receive it, right? Now they need to reply. What does reply mean? It means to send you a message back. How to open and reply to an email. To open an email, click on the email you would like to see. Okay, I received an email from this person, and this is the subject of the email, and this is a preview for the message. I have to click here to open the email. Now, when I send someone an email, it will be saved in my Sent folder. Every email that I send, I will get a copy saved in my Sent items or Sent folder. Okay, so I wrote a message over here. What if I want to send a picture? They have something called attachments. An attachment is an extra file that you send with an email. When they say a file, it could be a picture, it could be a Word document, an Excel sheet, and so on. After you compose your email, look at the paperclip symbol like this one. Click and select the file you wish to attach with your email. Wait for your file to be attached and click Send. Here is a question. Can I send an email if I don't have an internet connection? No, I cannot send an email before I connect to the internet. So let's learn a little bit about the internet.
Are we ready to begin? How many of you use computers? Do you know what the internet is and how to use it? First, let's meet John, Katie, and Tony. They go to school just like you. They like music, sports, and making friends. They also use the internet a lot. Today, John, Katie, and Tony will help us understand the internet and its uses. Let's see what they have to say about the internet. So what is the internet? John, Katie, and Tony have already used the internet. Move your mouse over the image to learn more about what the internet means to John, Katie, and Tony.
Hi, I'm John. The World Wide Web is the internet for me. It's sort of a window to the world.
Hey, I'm Katie. The internet connects people all over the world by email, chat, and social networking.
Hello, I'm Tony. The internet provides entertainment with music, movies, and games.
So what is the internet? The internet is a source of information and entertainment. It is a global village connecting people of different countries and races through networking sites, chat, and email. Now that you know what the internet is, so the internet, or the World Wide Web, does so much, huh? What do you use the internet for? Do you have the internet at home or at school? Let's see how our friends use the internet.
I love music. I listen to music with my friends over the net. Sometimes I also watch videos and download software from the internet.
Music and videos? Great!
I like chatting with my friends using Instant Messenger. I'm also into karate. I like to search for information on local clubs.
Music and videos and now karate? And do you want to know what Tony does on the internet?
I'm a member of the science club at school. I use the internet for my science projects. I'm also a soccer fan, and I love playing games online.
Is there anything else we can do on the internet?
Well, I have to tell you that my dad uses the internet too for buying his plane tickets, and he pays bills online. And for my birthday, he bought me music CDs from the net.
That's great! By now, all of you know what you can do over the internet. But you also need to know if you are safe while using the internet. Why don't you click on the next button to see what John, Katie, and Tony have to say?
I was chatting to my friend the other day. A stranger wanted to talk to me. How did he know my chat ID?
Really, Katie? Well, I downloaded a game last week, and my computer is behaving very strangely after that. It keeps switching off suddenly.
Well, guys, the internet isn't as safe as you may think. And if you're not careful, your computer can be affected.
There are dangers on the internet? Tony is right. There are a lot of threats on the internet, which can affect you and your computer. You can click on each picture to see what these threats are. Click on Email to begin. Do you have an email address? Do you email your friends regularly?
I often send email to my friends. I have many email addresses. I also send pictures and birthday cards.
But Katie, do you know that you have to be careful with your email address and the email you receive and send?
Even I didn't know that. John is right. Do you know what can happen if you are not careful with your email? Your password can get stolen. Strangers might ask you for personal information. Your email attachments can contain viruses. You might receive spam or junk email. What will happen if your password is not protected? If your password is stolen, strangers can pretend to be you and send email from your email address. They can learn about you, your friends, and your family, then misuse the information.
So how do I protect myself against these threats?
How do you protect your password? You can use strong and hard-to-guess passwords. Use hard-to-guess questions and answers when creating your password clues. Never tell anyone your secret question, like your pet's name. Try to create a password with a combination of letters and numbers. Always log off after you send email and do not share your passwords.
Alright, to sum up, today we learned about emails and how to write an email with email address. What is an email address and how does it look like? And if you want to send a new email, what exactly should you click on? Compose. And if you received an email and you want to send back, what should we do? Reply. And every email that I send will be saved into my sent folder. And if I want to send any file along with my email, I should click on Attachments or Attach. I can attach a photograph, document, sound file, or a video. And we've also learned about the internet. John, Katie, and Tony taught us all about their use of the internet and how to be careful. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Till I see you next time, take care.